On this video, I'm going to show you how to prepare a transaction control sheet. What this means is we've got either a buyer or a seller who has a contract on a property, and we need to prepare a one-page synopsis that we can provide to all the parties involved so they can easily reference one another's phone numbers, names, addresses, etc. So come on to Agent Anywhere and click on Contracts Express and then Virginia Forms. Those always take a while to upload, so I'm going to click here to Ratified Contract. Now, the thing that's going to trigger the fact that you need to put this together is you will have received an email that contains a PDF with something called Ratified Contract Package, and then it's going to have the address for which the contract applies. This package is going to have a copy of the listing, a copy of the tax record, a copy of the deposit check, and then it's going to have a copy of the sales contract in it. So you've got a very complete document here that you're going to pull all the information out of, and most everything you need is going to be in this PDF. So let's go see if our forms are up. They are. Click Residential Sales Contract and OK. And because we've already prepared either a buyer's agency agreement or a listing agreement for this person, we're going to come down to Open Data File from Server, find our client's name, whether it's the buyer or the seller, highlight that, come down to the bottom, click OK, and it's going to populate everything it knows about this client already or has saved about it. And the one you want to be sure you've got is number 3, Contract Processing Sheet. So if there's not a check mark there, go ahead and put one there, and then click Input Data. And then just start at the top, Edit. Now it's going to ask you for the MLS number, and I've already done some of the work on this, so it auto-populated. But if you come to your transaction or your ratified contract package, one of your top pages is going to be the MLS printout, and there at the top you'll see a number. It's 2 letters followed by 7 digits. That's your MLS number. Go ahead and fill that in there, and then hit Get Listing Data. That's going to populate a lot of the fields moving forward, and that's going to make your job a lot easier. Then hit Next. It's going to bring you to General Information Data screen. Contract date is on the contract. Buyer's name is on the contract. You'll find their address very often on the check that they did for the deposit, and you'll find their email address in the Virginia Jurisdictional Addendum. I think on page 1 you should see the buyer's email address, so look for Virginia Jurisdictional Addendum. Seller's information is also on the contract. Their address is on the contract. You may or may not have their phone number, but if you do, fill it in. Fill this information out as completely as possible. Same place, Virginia Jurisdictional Addendum, page 1 for seller's email address. Fill in the MCRES number here in property description, and then if some of this didn't pre-populate for you based on the step you took earlier, then go ahead and completely fill out property description. Broker number 1 and broker number 2 in your PDF on page 10 of 10 of the regional sales contract. Let me find that for you just to show you. There it is. There will be the information for both the companies, listing company, selling company. It corresponds directly. Selling agent, listing agent. Fill it right in there as completely as possible. Hit Save Data on Server just for good measure. It's a good habit to get into, and then click Next. It's going to take you to Transaction Control Sheet. Escrow money is the deposit. You're going to have that on the sales contract. You're also going to have that on the check. So verify that those numbers are the same and plug that in there. Commission to the office, the real estate agent who submitted this to you can help you with that if need be. Lender information is going to be on a pre-approval letter that comes with the sales contract. Pull that information, company name, the representative that's working on it, and then their phone number. Settlement company is going to be in the contract in 2 places, both in the regional sales contract and on the Virginia Jurisdictional Addendum. Find their name. In this case, the phone number wasn't there, so I Googled the company's name, found their location. I got their address and their phone number so I could fill this out completely. Homeowners Association will be in the tax record. Termite, you'll probably leave blank at this point. And referral company, you'll know if we need to fill something in there. I'm going to hit Next. This is the form we don't need, which is Next. So after I'm finished, it takes me to this final page here. The only form I need is the contract processing sheet. So I'm going to delete out these other ones. I don't need it to be built. I'm going to hit Save Data. Again, just a good habit. And then Build Document. And it's going to build the document for me. It's going to give me the link to the PDF. And I am going to get a transaction control sheet that looks just like that. Save that, email it to me, and it's as easy as that. Thanks.